Hey, One Piece chapter 862. Hey, man, that last panel, we got all these Luffys just popping out the cake, and they're eating the cake, and they're eating all this food. Yo, I don't know much about Big Mom, right? I don't know much about Big Mom, but I can say this much. If you eat this bitch cake before she get it, oh my God, you're asking for it, man. You're asking for it. Oh my God, yo. Oh my God, yo. This chapter threw me for a loop, man. Is it too late to get back on Team Pudding? Is it too late to get back on Team Pudding? Cause yo, I got my simp bucks ready, alright? Yo, cause when Sanji lifts that veil up, like she's thinking all these terrible thoughts. She's like, man, I'm about to fuck this man's whole career up. He gonna get a bullet right to the head. Pow, pow, you're dead, nigga. Like, she's about to go off on him, right? Like that's the type of shit that she's saying at this point, right? Nah, fam. Nah. It ain't even like that, alright? It ain't even like that. Sanji is low-key. It ain't even low-key about it. He's yucking it up. Like, he's cheesing like crazy. He's trying to tell himself, like, Sanji, keep your wits about you. You lose your cool and you'll die. And yet it's Sanji's genuine nature that actually keeps him alive at this point. Because, you know, when you get to that moment where, you know, everybody's trying to wake Luffy up and it doesn't work, and the wedding cake's been unveiled, and everybody in the German kingdom has been situated to where you have all of Big Mom's people surrounding them, and you have that moment where Reiju's like, okay, it's at this point that I know we're gonna be getting killed. We don't stand a chance without our weapons, but Sanji, what are you doing? Can I trust that you have a plan? Luffy, are you gonna save him? And as they're up on that wedding top, right, and the priest is reading the vows and everything, you know, you get this moment where you're thinking like, damn, Sanji's really about to get shot, right? He's really about to get shot. And like when Katakuri sees the future, right, and he sees Pudding on the ground, I'm thinking, okay, so they got hold of that photo, they smashed that shit, and Pudding's on the ground because I guess Sanji just overcame his whole thing about not hitting women and knocked the fuck out of her. Because if you look, like, one leg is on the ground and the other one appears to be raised, so maybe Sanji kind of wrapped around and hooked her with the leg and knocked her out. I thought maybe something that happened, and it's not the case. It's not the case, because when the veil gets lifted, Sanji sees that third eye, and he's like, oh my God, that third eye, what a beautiful eye. And it's just like, whoa, fam, you did not just pull this shit, did you? You did not just pull the flattery card. And sure enough, it works. And Pudding, she's breaking down into tears, she's crying, there's genuine tears. I thought for a second she's hamming it up, because I mean, you can't trust her, you really can't trust her. And yet it's in this moment that, like, Pudding, she drops down to the ground, and everybody's like, wait, what happened? Why isn't she going along with the plan? Pudding, hurry up and shoot him. Big Mom is getting furious. And we know from what she did with Lola that the moment you betray Big Mom, that's it. She's got no more use for you. And this is what's so crazy, right? What's so crazy, it's like, technically Sanji married Pudding. Technically Sanji married her. And if that's the case, then Sanji's married to Pudding. So this kills any type of Sanji and Nami shippings if, you know, Pudding does end up, you know, coming over to the good side, if you will. And what I like is how Pudding has her internal monologue, and she's like, hey, you know, what is he saying? Don't give me that crap. Don't do this to me, Sanji. No one has once, ever since I've been born, said that this eye wasn't awful. And you get this moment where Big Mom tears her down. And it kind of goes back to something that a radio host I listened to said. He said that, you know, with a lot of boys, I'm gonna paraphrase, but he said, with a lot of boys, you know, the first person to ever call them ugly is gonna be somebody from their own family. And he specifically said, you know, and I'm not saying I agree with this, I'm really not saying I agree with it, but he said that specifically the first person that they hear call them ugly is actually their mom if they come from a single family household. Again, that's not something I agree with, but I kind of get the idea behind it. And so you actually see here where Big Mom is telling Pudding, like, you need to grow your bangs out. You need to hide that eye because you're hideous. And you see that Pudding, she was picked on. You see that, you know, she was bullied, all types of stuff. And then her way of fighting back was to become an evil bitch. Pudding gets that shank, and she's like, I'm not going to let anybody make fun of me from now on. This is not going to happen. And you see the flashbacks of where she's chasing everybody. And, you know, Pudding is in genuine conflict because she sees that Sanji loves her for who she is. It doesn't matter if she's got the third eye or not. She sees it, or at least that's what she perceives. And so she's like, Sanji, I'm going to have to kill you. And in that moment, you know, everybody's like, oh my God, she's not gonna do it. She's like, okay, priest, you go ahead and kill her. That's what Big Mom's ordering. And Katakuri's like, oh no, that's not gonna be good enough. Sanji's gonna be able to dodge at a point blank range. And so Katakuri takes that jelly bean and he flicks it. He flicks the jelly bean, and Sanji, because Sanji has his own observation haki, realizes he needs to step away from Pudding, and that's when the priest gets shot himself. And that's when all of a sudden the Straw Hat's like, yo, there's been a gunshot. That's the signal. Let's go fuck this shit up. And it's just like at that point, Luffy busts forward. He busts forward through the mirror, and Luffy ignores Katakuri and everybody. He's going through, he's eating the cake, and he's rushing forward and everything. And Big Mom's like, what the hell is going on? So it looks like in this moment that, you know, shit's about to get real. But having Katakuri there changes everything. So what I want to know from you guys is, what you guys think about the sudden change of Pudding? Are you buying the fact that this is the first moment of genuine love that Pudding has ever felt, especially when it comes to her eye? Are you buying that, and do you think that that's a good character flaw for her? But, as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.